the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Utah Jazz. Looking at Utah, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court,
we have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And it goes without saying, with Ben McLemore back in good health, they are extremely excited to have him back in the lineup.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys stepped up in his absence, and they hardly missed a beat.
Yeah, and their confidence has to increase considering how well they played during that time. But now that you're adding him back into the mix and they are poised to take another step forward, you have to be careful with complacency.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Prime time, he's in at shooting guard. Monty Eunice out there with Durant. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Prime time, the pass to Monty Eunice. Gobert with the block. Here's Hayward. Shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. Jazz on D. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. They exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
Here's Westbrook. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, there's a screen by Kanter. Durant with a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's a screen by Kanter. Primetime, the pass to Kanter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Kanter's got his first 2 points of the night. Dish now to Gobert. Here's Hayward, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Utah leading. Exum kicks to Favors. Passes it to Burks. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Gobert following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Hayward. Can't get it to go.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
The Jazz have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the screen. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Westbrook. Gobert dishes to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. Another miss by Utah. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now, here's Exum. 9-point game his last outing. Back to Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the inside. Prime time. Gobert with the block. Hayward passes to Burks. Back to Hayward. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's prime time. Defended by Hayward. And it's Westbrook missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Exum kicks to Favors. The pass to Exum. He dishes it to Gobert. Burks in the corner. Favors sets the pick for Burks. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thank you, Doris.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Pass to Westbrook. The 3 ball. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 9. Jazz trail by 3. Exum kicks to Gobert. The feed to Burks. And the layup's good off the glass. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the most points over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Exum kicks to Gobert. There's a good screen. Pass to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Here's Exum. Porter in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Westbrook kicks to Moniunas. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Primeside, and he jams it with authority.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And here now the Thunder after the basket by Utah. Westbrook, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hayward against Westbrook. kicks it to Exum. Puts up a three. The shot no good. Some solid defense here from Primetime. He feeds it to Monty Eunice. Right side, Westbrook. Monty Eunice has the open look. Gobert pulls it in.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a three-point Jazz lead.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Porter kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. A different look for Utah. Blake's checked in, and McLemore subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Francis. Passes it to Primetime. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Fires, high post. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Burke kicks to Porter. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Thunder trailing by 4. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Right through the knee for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Feeds it to Harrell. To the middle. Here's Primetime. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here.
First team. Utah foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
McLemore, and he banks in the layup. McLemore's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Burke kicks to Blake.
Yo, set it up.
There's the dish to Porter. There's the pass to Blake. There's the feed to Burke. Gobert with a screen for Burke. Off the screen, and the shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
He kicks to Porter. Down low and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Francis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Durant. Gobert with the block. Here's Harrell. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. On a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball. Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Prime time in its shooting guard. Harrell is out there with Moniunas. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Chalmers in at the 1.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And stolen by Harrell. Here's Prime time. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore.
A good night for Prime time. 13 points and 5 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
And that one misses. A different look for Utah. Hayward comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Alec Burks subbed in for McLemore. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cantor checked in for Harrell. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Burks, and that one's good. Burks has got 10 points.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Prime time. Burks covering. There's a screen by Cantor. Chalmers dishes to Cantor. Blake with the steal. Jones against Moniunas. Favors sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Blake. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Blake's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
No good from Prime time. Jazz leading by 6. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Dishes at the Chalmers. Moniunas a screen on Jones. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. sinks the three-pointer. Chalmers has got himself on the board with 3 there. Jones kicks to Favors. Hayward outside. There's the pick. Jones, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's prime time, and the Thunder another 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
To the middle. Here's Hayward. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Mario Chalmers.
The Jazz have a timeout.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's prime time. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Hayward with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Stolen away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And finished off by Westbrook.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Jones drives in late. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And Utah making a change here. Exum's checked in. Hayward passes to Burks and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Utah, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the first one drops.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Really an extraordinary game for Burks. 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
The Thunder have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. They're getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Here's Favors. Got a piece of it. But they'll recover it. And they'll keep possession. And the basket by Blake.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Prime time, the pass to Motiejunas. Here's prime time. Defended by Hayward. Inside. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Motiejunas.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Exum kicks to Favors. They set the pick to the right side. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Favors. Favors has got 3 assists tonight. Prime time, the pass to Motiejunas. Here's prime time. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. There's a screen by Cantor. Layup off the pick. And he lays it up and in. Cantor's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Burke comes in for Burks. And then for Oklahoma City, Durant comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Andre Robertson in for Dion Waiters. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Thunder have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 18 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Good! I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's prime time, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
He's doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter. Much more aggressive taking it to the basket.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward dishes to Burke. Favors with the screen. Clock at 6. Burke with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's prime time. 19 points in the game. Pass to Westbrook. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line. The Jazz making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Harrell's checked in.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
To the wing on the left. And Gobert kicks to Porter. Shot on the wing. And Utah again with the bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Harrell with it. Now defended by Gobert. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Burke, the pass to Favors. Kicks to Porter. There's the triple. The offensive rebound.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Favors attacking. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 6 points for Derek Favors.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Westbrook passes to prime time. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Goes up on the block, and Durant sends it back. From downtown, and Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Westbrook with the steal. Here's prime time. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that one's good. 9 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
In shooting percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
And McLemore, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Burke dishes to Favors. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And it's 8 points for Derek Favors.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Burke with it. 7 points in the game. Back to Favors. He feeds it to Porter. 5 on the clock. That is good. Porter's got 11.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Puts up a 3, and the Thunder another 3. Jazz trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Burke kicks to Favors, passes it to McLemore. It's Porter outside. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here is Durant. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Tie game in Utah. And time now to go courtside.
Well, Russell, you've played with such force throughout the first half. What's fueling the way you approach the game tonight?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and guys doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
You certainly did that, Russell. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Well, you look at
We saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors, Exum and Burks, their backcourt, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. And so here is Oklahoma City. They get the rebound. Westbrook. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Now here's Exum. He's covered by Westbrook. Feeds it to Favors for the lead. Rebound by Primetime. Here's Burks. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Burks has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz. Here's Primetime. Burks with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Exum passes to Favors. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Here's Burks. They'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's prime time. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Durant's got the ball. Scooped up. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Hayward. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The shot's good from primetime.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Hayward right side. Jazz passing it around. Here's Burks. It's tipped. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
And not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
There's a screen by Mota Eunice. Back to Durant. There's the pass to primetime. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The dish to Burks. Got a hand on it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And there's the feed to Hayward. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Great D that time from Favors.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Burks' shot is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Durant kicks to Cantor. Mota Eunice passes to primetime. No good with the triple.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Burks. The 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Enes Kanter is second.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Prime time, the pass to Westbrook. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hayward. And so he draws the foul on the shot and a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second. You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Jazz leading by 3. Jones kicks to Gobert. Another steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break. Westbrook's got 27.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the inside, prime time, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 13 points in the second half.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Durant with it. Now defended by Gobert.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Porter's checked in for Burks. And then for Oklahoma City, Harrell comes in for Kanter. And it's Chalmers in for Russell Westbrook. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Jones dishes to Blake. He kicks it to Porter. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. 16 points for Otto Porter Jr. Here's prime time.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Blake kicks to Hayward. Gobert down low, defended by Durant. Pass to Blake. He dishes it to Hayward. Porter against Chalmers. Blake passes to Hayward. Now here's Gobert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock at 2, and the shot is good. Jones has got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Harrell with it. Gobert on him. Prime time, the pass to Harrell. Down low, here's prime time, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And Gobert kicks to Porter. Another steal. Here's Primetime. He has 40. Here's Waiters. It's deflected. Now Porter. Dishes to Jones. Lets a floater go. Misses at the rim.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
McLemore's checked in for the Jazz. Sent for the Jazz. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Trey Burke. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Harold. Moniunas comes in for Kevin Durant. Primetime's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. So for Oklahoma City right now, Primetime in a 2-ball. Moniunas out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in at the 3. Outside Favors. Burks dishes to McLemore. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Jumper off the screen. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Kanter with it. Now defended by McLemore. Here's Moniunas. Here's Primetime. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Primetime's got 42 in the game. Utah trailing here. Exum passes to Porter. And McLemore kicks to Favors. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Primetime takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Favors with the screen. Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. They get it back. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Primetime, the pass to Roberson. To the middle. Here's Kanter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Enes Kanter. 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Clock at 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Primetime, the pass to Kanter. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Roberson. Here's Primetime. And it's off from 3-point range. Exum with it. Right side Favors. Kicks it to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Burks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Burks has got 27.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Passes it to Gobert. There's the screen. He feeds it to McLemore. Good on the triple. McLemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Roberson the pass to Primetime. Feeds it to Robertson. Knocked loose. Burks with the steal. Leans from outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen for shot selection.
Yes, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
First one falls for him. And so Westbrook makes them both.
All right, fans. I want everyone here to get on up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Clock at 4. Exum with a wide open look. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And the foul on Alec Brooks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Primetime. Burks covering to the middle. Stolen by Exum.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
And the pass to Burks to take the lead. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Burks has got 29. Oklahoma City trailing. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Cantor, the pass to Primetime. There's a screen by Mona Eunice. The jump hook. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 31 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Exum kicks to Gobert. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Exum passes to Favors. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, he's got 10 rebounds and with 2 nice steals as well. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And Utah making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Roberson. And so he hits the technical free throw. Hayward against Durant, and Cantor wide open. He shoots off target with the free throw line, Jay. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Exum with it, guarded now by Durant. No good with the triple. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Lets a floater go. Here's Burks. Another miss by Utah.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Primetime, the pass to Durant. The dish now to Cantor. Misses off the left iron. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. The feed to Gobert. Exum kicks to Favors. Hayward outside. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Back to Favors. He fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Motiejunas.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so Favors nails both of them. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Some solid looks for them.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight.
And here's Exum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Motiejunas grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
I'll tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Works with it. Westbrook picks him up, and he gets the bucket. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
To the middle. Here's Favors. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Favors with a screen on Durant. To the inside. And again, Derek Favors. Favors got 9 points here in the second half.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
For 3, Durant, good on the shot.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Now, here's Exum. Gobert, the screen. And Favors kicks to Hayward. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Durant just inside the line. Again, the Thunder score.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Hayward goes in. Gobert pops loose off the pick and hammers it home. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Here's prime time and the rejection by Favors. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Great look there, but off target. Utah has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And a slam dunk by Favors. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Ooh, he's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
Start it.
Left to play in the final quarter. Favors with the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. Durant against Hayward.
Ball inside.
Durant, the pass to Prime Time. And Durant, here we go. Cantor. Now, Exum. Hayward outside. Sinks it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Durant, here we go. Here's Prime Time. Burks covering. Yes!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Freak, you're the guy. Some good screens, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Exum. Back to Hayward. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm getting numbers. I hope so, because I feel like it helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Gotta give those dudes a shout out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for